Cherki. Changes him with that pass. Lewis. Foden. Gehi. Rodri. Haaland. Haaland!
That is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Scott. And it's Christie. Scott. Kluivert. Scott. Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen! And everyone off their seats.
Evan Nielsen, oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. Rodri. Foden. Cherki. Lewis. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. Now it's Doku. He's on it, can he get away? Played into the middle. Great defending, strong and determined. Guardiola. Doku. Doku is fouled. Adams getting this one clear. Tries to get it clear. And it's Rodri. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Cherki! Foden plays it short. Guardiola. Evan Nielsen. Scott. Guardiola cuts out the pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? It's a threatening ball. And the shot! Cleared away. cross in, looks like a good one. That is a brilliant interception. Christie played into space. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's got away. Through Fera. Cross goes in there. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Christie. Scott. And that's been won straight back. That looks a good ball through. And he's there to clear it. Nielsen looking to run onto it. Eva Nielsen. Christie!
Just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Shifted upfield. Lewis. That's really well manoeuvred. Cherki. Lewis. Cherki. Rodri. Adams. Kluivert on delicately. Oh, nice touch. Smith. Oh, it's played into the area. Danger averted for now. That's the throw. Foden. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Spread out to the left. Bernardo Silva. Haaland! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
After 3 minutes, yes. Number 9, Erling Haaland.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Senesi. Adams. Christie. Trufer. And it's Tavernier. And here's Eva Nielsen. Played back in. Foden proves too strong. Eva Nielsen. And it's Tavernier. Christie. Out towards the flank. He is just caressing the ball. Crunching tackle. Can he spark a counter here? Clipped into space. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Doku does really well to win the ball there. Smith. And That's put paid to a promising move. Cherki. Christie wins the duel this time. Tavernier. Christie. Tavernier. Truffert. Adams. Kluivert. Driving forward. And here's Evan Nielsen. Kluivert. Out to the right. Ruben Diaz with the clearance. And here's Tavernier. And it's played forward. Doku takes control of enemies on the move. Oh, great Haaland! Goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Goal for Manchester City.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Number 9, Erling Haaland.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Tavernier. Truffert. Now it's Tavernier. Tavernier. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Christie. Senesi. And he goes cross-field. Smith. Scott. Adams. Scott. Scott chooses to go cross-field. Truffert is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's got to be in here. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Scott. Adams. Scott. Kluivert. And that is out of play. Can he get onto this? And that's nice and simple for the keeper. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Vardiol. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Aim forwards. Kluivert chasing after it. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. Scott. Christie. Showing good feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cherki. And here's Foden. Now it's Haaland. Tavernier. Smith. Scott. Smith. Scott. Scott forwards and with intent. Guardiola. Rodri. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. Doku. Strong running down that left flank. And that's aimed into the middle. Senesi tries to clear. Played it again. Senesi with the clearance. Doku. Moved on forwards. Christie. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Christie. Ava Nielsen. He's in, surely! Very nicely done. Kluivert. Christie. Scott. Now it's Kluivert. Hit into the header! Nicely by the defence. Doku goes on a charge down the left. Guardiola. Doku. Lovely bit of skill. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. And here's Doku. That's very neat. Cleared away. Scott. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Kluivert. Nice physical challenge. Rodri, gently done. And here's Haaland. Cherki. Foden. That is lovely. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Kluivert is onto it in a flash. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Moved. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Aim forwards. Tavernier. And it's Truffert. And here's Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen. Christie. And there's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has been knocked clear. Scott. Christie made out towards the right wing. A real chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Foden. Bernardo Silva. Cherky. Muscular approach does pay off here. Christie. Senesi. Christie. And it's played forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Succumbs to the pressure. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tavernier. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played in here.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Doku was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Guardiol forwards and with intent. And here's Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen, oh, good spread. And it's Christie. Christie. Foden. Rodri. Doku providing an outlet on that flank. It's a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Haaland. Doku. And the finish! And he's there to get it away. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
2 down already, a nightmare start. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Game forwards.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Smith. Now here's the shot. Deftly away. Oh, that probably deserved better.
Evan Nielsen did really well to stretch the play, and it gave those in the middle a real chance.
And it's Scott. And here's Evan Nielsen! That goes to show he is human after all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
really well manoeuvred. Yehi. Doku. Moved on forwards. Haaland! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Haaland just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Adams. And it's played forward. That pass has been well intercepted. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Guardiola. Lewis. Rodri. Doku. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Christie gently done. And it's Fera. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Oh, smashing header! Gets it away.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Doku going full tilt down the left.
Their plan here.
Lewis did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Doku have it back and can go again. Oh, sweet feet. So who's he picking out? Nice control. Aimed in towards the centre. Scott gently done. Kluivert. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Adams does really well to win the ball there. Could move up a gear here. Smith. Moved on forwards. Scott. Played out to the right. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Christie. And it's Tavernier. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen played out towards the right wing. And back out it comes. They've got a corner here. Tries to get it clear. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Kluivert. Senesi. Adams. Christie. Adams. Looks to the other side. Truffert. Christie. Yehi. And it's played forward. Doku. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, they could break here. Takes the shot! And that is great goalkeeping.
I think that's just more
proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Doku, oh, good spread. And here's Haaland. Haaland, big chance! Relentless, just relentless. And the lead is extended still further. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Goal for Manchester City.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's really well manoeuvred. Scott. Well, already it looks like game over. And delivers with wit. Brilliantly cut out. Lewis. Lewis shifted upfield. Over to the left. Eva Nielsen. And it's Scott. Eva Nielsen! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
How about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Christie goes short. Shoots!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Yehi. Aim forwards. Decent chance! Adams. Smith. Scott. Christie. That's really well manoeuvred. Foden. Senesi. Christie. Senesi. Forwards and with intent. Trofea looking for a runner. Kluivert played with finesse. Back into the middle. He's cut it out. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Guardiol shifted upfield. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Haaland! He's kept it out just. Up he goes! Played towards the other side. And it's Smith. Christie, gently done. Can he latch on to this? It's out of play for a goal kick. And it's played forward. Lewis. Moved on forwards. That's a little off target. Rodri. Tavernier. Quarter of an hour played. Senesi. Adams. Well timed, excellent interception. Smith. Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And it's Adams. Rodri, gently done. Now it's Foden. He's shifting through the gears here. Played in by Foden. Petrovic claims it, and the danger passes. Adams. Now it's Kluivert. Kluivert played out to the left flank. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. And here's Doku. That's tidy. Haaland. Out to the left it goes. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. Oh, that's neat. Bernardo Silva. And here's Doku. Climbs up big! Extraordinary.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now it's Christie, out to the right. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, red, nice interception. Rodri. Lewis. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, shooting chance! Keeper's got his work done.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
gets it away. Tavernier with the clearance. Foot in. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Here they come. Let's give a warm welcome to our players, everyone. Here's the Bournemouth.
It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this team.
You've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. It's a clearance, but not much of one. And it's Fera. Tavernier. Clear away. Corner given. Rodri gets it away. Charging forward, the ball at his feet proves too strong. And here's Nielsen. Through Fera. Climbs up big! He's got away with one there. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Vardio. And here's Doku. Senesi getting this one clear. Christie. Senesi gently down. Lewis. Foden. Rodri. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ruben Diaz forwards and with intent. That has been knocked clear. Doku. Cherki!
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Christie. Scott. Christie. Played down the flank. And it's hoisted clear. Doku. And the counter is on. Doku, who's on a run down the left wing. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Smith did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's good play. And it's Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva proves just a little bit too strong. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Kluivert. Adams. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a nicely weighted pass. Now it's Kluivert. Oh, that's nice. Tavernier. Decent chance! Christie moves short. Christie tries to cross. That's going to go a long way. It's Kluivert. Haaland. Looking to break at pace. He's shifting through the gears here. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Foden! That was a brilliant save.
Foden really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short, and here's Foden. Gehi. Bernardo Silva. He's had a shot! Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. And here's Doku. And here's Doku. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Guardiola is fouled.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Tavernier. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Tavernier. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Over to the left. Fera gets into some space. And it's hoisted clear. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. And that has been cleared. And it's Tavernier. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Ruben Dias. Christie. Tavernier. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Lewis gets over and intercepts. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Lewis. Ruben Dias. Guardiola. Tavernier, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Senesi. Aim forwards. Christie. Senesi. Tavernier. Fera. Nice physical challenge, and it's played forward. Doku. It's a good run down the left-hand side, and he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Scott, forwards and with intent, played out to the right. That's tidy. Leahy is there and he can get that clear. Foden. Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined. Smith. Kluivert. And it's Christie. Christie made out to the left flank. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Christie! Foden. Moved on forwards. Doku. In with the challenge. Oh, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And it's been taken short. Ball driven towards the far post. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Now who's going to be first to this? Foden. Rodri. Doku. Guardiola. Bernardo Silva. Nice control. Guardiol. And he's heaved it away. Succumbs to the pressure. Scott. Christie. Vicious ball here. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Doku. Eva Nielsen. Well, they could break here. Scott. It's Kluivert. There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's very neat. Foden, and that's aimed into the middle. Kluivert. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Yehi. Rodri. Doku. Bernardo Silva tries a measured ball. Foden. There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Christie. Senesi shifted upfield. Christie. Scott. Aim forwards. Guardiol. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, gently done. Haaland, spread out to the left. Scott does really well to win the ball there. Senesi. Christie. And it's Tavernier. Truffert. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And it's hoisted clear. Guardiol. Doku. Strong running down that left flank. Played into the middle. Goes for the header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction and get the grip.
Christie. And it's played forward. Truffert. Christie. Muscular approach does pay off here. Cherki. Foden chips it through. Gets it away. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Eva Nielsen played with finesse. Plenty waiting in the middle. Truffert. Scott. certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Christie! Oh, smashing header! The best of headers. Bernardo Silva chooses to go cross-field. He is just caressing the ball. Senesi with the clearance. Foden, and it's Lewis. That is lovely. Cherki. It's a mighty effort! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bernardo Silva. Doku. Haaland. And here's Haaland. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Christie. Tavernier. There are a few waiting for it. Ruben Dias gets it away. Doku. Doku going full tilt down the left. Very nicely done. Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Foden with the short one. Fera. Christie. He's got away. His interception, his positioning was spot on. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Cherki. Guardiola. Cherki. Guardiola. And here's Doku. And here's Haaland. And here's Foden. Cleared without complication. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Rodri. Foden. Kluivert. Fera. Scott shifted upfield. Out to the right. That's really well cleared. Doku goes on a charge down the left. Cherki. Lewis. Foden. Cherki. Lewis tries a cross. Bernardo Silva. Cross goes in there. Christie. Adams, Tavernier chasing after it. Foden. Rodri. Guardiola. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Scott. Adams. Truffert. Christie. Tavernier. Senesi. Christie. Adams, aim forwards. Cherki. Foden. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Crossing, up he goes!
He will be livid with himself.
Christie. And it's Tavernier. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Oh, red, nice interception.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Foden. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Referee's given a throw. Tavernier. Christie forwards and with intent. Smith. Guardiola cuts out the pass. Bernardo Silva. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Truffert. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen. Bernardo Silva looking for a run-up. That's a corner kick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bernardo Silva. And he thumps it clear. Yehi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Does well to get it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Cherki. Foden. Crosses it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Foden plays it short. Senesi gets it away. Here comes another cross. Christie gets rid without sophistication. Doku. Vardiol. Smith. Scott. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. He's in plenty of space here. Doku. Vardiol opts to play it back. Doku tries a cross. Out for a throw. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva shifted upfield. That's a goal kick. Senesi forwards and with intent. Christie. Senesi. Christie. Now it's Tavernier. Now it's Tavernier. Oh, what a try! A terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Adams. Christie. And it's played forward. Doku. And here's Doku. Vardiol. Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Foden goes short. Lewis. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. And that's been won straight back. Foden tries to dink it through. Adams can get it clear. Vardiol. Oh, nice touch. A chance to play it in. Bernardo Silva. Time to deliver. Showing good feet. That's a good ball. Chucky! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tavernier. Adams. Tavernier. And it's Truffert. Christie. Caresses it through. Tavernier. And that's a Christie! And the ball's come loose here. They stop it going out. Now it's Kluivert. Kluivert. And he's gone backward here. Scott. Oh, good spread. Kluivert. Made out towards the right wing. Tavernier. Truffert. Tavernier. Scott. And here's Evan Nielsen. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Foden. Cherki. And here's Doku. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Christie. Kluivert. Smith. Kluivert. Played in deep. Rodri with the clearance. Foden. Gehi goes forward. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Tavernier. And it's Tavernier. Now it's Christie. Oh, he's found support out wide. Tavernier. This is good, that's a foul. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Christie!
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Lewis. Cherki. Rodri. Guardiola. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. Doku. Lovely bit of skill. He goes for a shot! He reacted well.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Scott. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Out towards the flank. Evan Nielsen shoots! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Foden. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Lewis. Aim forwards. Truffert. Tavernier. Truffert. Tavernier. Truffert. Tavernier. Now the chance!
His head, but couldn't steer it in. I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Lofted upfield. Christie. Quarter of an hour played. Scott. And it's Kluivert. Looking here to chip it through. Eva Nilsson. Rodri attempts a clearance. Cherki. Foden. Can he latch on to this? Clearly not happy with that. Adams. Senesi, gently done. Christie. And it's Kluivert. Smith. Now here's the delivery. And that has been cleared. Oh, that's neat. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. Vardiol. And he's there to clear it. That'll be a throw-in. Foden. And that was very necessary. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has found the way through. Lewis. Haaland. Might be Haaland! Senesi. And it's Kluivert.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Foden. And here's Haaland. And here's Doku. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, it's come loose. Bernardo Silva. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Kluivert providing an outlet on that flank. And here's Eva Nilsson. Now it's Kluivert. Kluivert with the cross. And it's Scott. And here's Eva Nilsson. Scott. Christie. Adams. That's a cute ball. Now it's Tavernier. Tavernier, and he's certainly onside here. Climbs up big! That's Camus. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, a delicate chip through. Kluivert. Guardiol with a fine tackle. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, they could be caught. Chance to shoot! And they've got rid. Cherki. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Doku. Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And they've got a throw. Scott. Moved on forwards. Smith. Smith. Delicate ball, and it needs to be dealt with nicely by the defence. Foden. Cherki. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Lewis. Cherki. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva delivers. Senesi tries to clear. Oh, sweet feet. Bernardo Silva. Eva Nielsen. Chance here to counter. Senesi. Truffert. Adams. Tavernier. Eva Nielsen plays it through. Truffert. And he's there to get it away. Ball is over the line. And here's Tavernier, and it's Truffert. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Foden. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Senesi. Tavernier, and here's Eva Nielsen. Truffert picks it up now. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's good running with the ball. Lewis forwards and with intent. Doku unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Truffert. Senesi. Christie. And it's Tavernier. Scott. Christie. Nice looking ball. That has been knocked clear. And here's Tavernier, Vardiol shifted upfield. Haaland. Out to the left it goes. Oh, such a clever touch. Bernardo Silva. And here's Doku. Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ruben Diaz cuts it out, and it's Rodri. Played out to the right. Foden. Oh, that's nice and simple for the keeper. Senesi. Christie. Truffert. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Some good work on the right flank here. Kluivert. Tavernier. That is lovely. Can he deliver? Christie. No foul, says the referee. Can he spark a counter here? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tavernier. Senesi aimed forwards. Moved on forwards. Searching pass he's played there. And a goal kick. And it's played forward. Kluivert looks to get on the end of this. And here's Evan Nielsen. And it's Kluivert. Played out wide. Tries a shot, and again! Evan Nielsen at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Scott. That's really well manoeuvred. Tavernier is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kluivert. Great ball if he can get there. Tavernier. Tavernier showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rodri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cherky. Lovely, now then. Foden. Doku. Rodri. Foden. Shot a goal! Adams. Fera. Foden. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Tries a deft little ball. Lewis clears it away. And it's Fera. So who's he picking out? Deep cross. Ruben Diaz with the clearance. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Tavernier. And that has been clubbed away. Short changes him with that pass. Fera is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rodri. Lewis. Foden. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Haaland! It's there!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
After 23 minutes is number 9, Erling Haaland.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Doku. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Doku. Oh, that's nice. Played in with purpose. Senesi gets it clear. The referee's awarded a free kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tavernier. Adams. It's a good run down the right. Kluivert. Eva Nielsen. Donnarumma claims it, and the danger passes. Now it's Doku. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Rodri shifted upfield. Danger averted for now. Lewis. Cherki moved on forwards. That has been knocked clear. Tavernier. Adams. Christie. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Christie. Scott. Aim forwards. Lewis wins the duel this time. And here's Tavernier. That's the throw. Scott. And here's Evan Nielsen. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Diaz. Bernardo Silva. Yehi. Cherki. Foden. Kluivert. Adams. Scott. Truffert. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Christie. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Ruben Diaz with the clearance. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Christie! It's a loose ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Smith. And here's Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen knocks it out wide. Truffert. Truffert charging forward down that flank. Cherki. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's Tavernier. Ruben Diaz gets across to intercept that. Lewis. Rodri. And it's played forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Guardiola. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Tavernier. Senesi. Adams. Senesi.
Foden really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a little off target.
Foden.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Vardiol makes the interception. Vardiol, gently done. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Christie. Vardiol. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Cherky. Lewis. Foden. Foden. Oh, the clearance is short. Senesi forwards and with intent. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Trofea played over towards the opposite flank. And there's green grass ahead of him. The ball's come loose here. Donnarumma trying to keep this in. And it's Kluivert. Smith. Nice control. Scott. Tavernier! Scott has been caught there, it's a foul. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Christie! He's got himself an absolute pinch. Into the lead once more. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Develop from here. Cherky. Now it's Haaland! Tavernier. Eva Nielsen.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vardiol is there, and he can get that clear. It's the chance to counter. Trofea. Hit into the middle. Tries to get it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Played out wide. That's tidy. Tavernier. Foden. Foden. Foden tries making a foray down the right. And that's takes a shot! Good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Over to the left. Tavernier, now he's off and running. And it's Fera. Cliver, and a chance! Cherki. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Out towards the flank. Oh, nice touch. Smith. Smith, that's a delicate pass. Vardiol. Vardiol, gently done. Cherki. And here's Foden. Christie, aim forwards. Could move up a gear here. Clipped into space. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. Ruben Dias. And it's Kluivert. Tavernier. Fera. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Played into the middle. Punched away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's run loose here. Christie have it back and can go again. And here's Haaland. Foden. Clears it away. Kluivert. Adams, gently done. It's come to nothing. Ruben Dias. Vardiol. Doku. Yehi. Foden. Oh, sweet feet. And he's there to clear it. Christie. And it's Kluivert. Smith. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Ruben Dias with the clearance. Fera. He is just caressing the ball. Chance, surely! Caressing the ball. Chance, surely!
Good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Can he get onto this? Cherki. And it's Bernardo Silva. Lobbed in behind. Tavernier. Scott thinks one through, and he's there to clear it. Christie, through Fera. Ruben Dias getting this one clear. Christie. Oh, good ball. Climax! Gets it away. And here's Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen! Cleaned by the keeper. Foden. Haaland. The press. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Lewis. So what can they make of this? And it's played forward. And it cuts out the supply. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Kluivert looking here to chip it through. Ruben Dias is there and he can get that clear. Cherki, Haaland. Nice physical challenge. And it's Tavernier. That's very neat. Tavernier looking to run onto it. That's a throw. Played it again. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Foden shifted upfield. Haaland played out to the left flank. He is through here. Doku puts the ball in. And now the breakaway. Scott. Fera is onto it in a flash. And here's Evan Nielsen. Guardiola forwards and with intent. Now it's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. And here's Doku. Crossed into the middle. And that has been cleared. Bernardo Silva spread out to the left. Oh, that's a fine challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Receives it in a good position here. And the finish!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Christie! Split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tries to get it clear. And it's Fera. He's found a way through. Looking for a decent ball in. Scott. Chance! Lewis. Oh, that's a nice ball. Lewis. And here's Foden. He's cut it out. Now then, the ball's come loose. Moved on forwards. And they can counter here. And it's Fera. Fera done delicately. Ruben Diaz with the clearance. Scott. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. He has found a way through. Cherky. Christie does really well to win the ball there. Do have a chance to counter here. Tavernier. And it's Fera. Tries a deft little ball. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Haaland! It's anyone's ball now. It's really well cleared there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Bernardo Silva tries a measured ball. Great ball if he can get there. Decent progress down the left. And it's Bernardo Silva, played out wide. Scott. And the counter is on. Now it's Haaland. Christie. Scott. Smith. Doku. Doku providing an outlet on that flank. Doku, and the shot! Petrovic gets good distance on it. Smith. Christie, oh, good spread. Christie. Scott. That's really well manoeuvred. Fera, and it's lofted through here. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola, aim forwards. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland! Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Senesi. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well-timed, excellent interception. Can he latch on to this? Very nicely done. Ruben Dias. Doku. Guardiola. Cherki. Guardiola. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Doku. Plenty waiting in the middle. It's a mighty effort! Needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Senesi. Christie. Tavernier chasing after it. Fera. Great run on the overlap here. Eva Nilsson. Eva Nilsson! Loose. Cherki. Scott. That has been cut short. Doku. Oh, they could break here. Christie. Fera. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Cherki, and it's played forward. That has been knocked clear. Christie, gently done. Foden. Foden hurtling down that right flank. Cherki. He can get that clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Doku. Cross in, looks like... Oh, smashing header! It's a goal! They are right back in business! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Goal for Manchester City.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Number 9, Haaland.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And here's Haaland. Cherki! That was no routine save.
Cherki clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's played for a throw. And it's Bernardo Silva. Cherki. It's a threatening ball. Chance here to counter. Smith. Now it's Kluivert. And here's Evan Nielsen. He's in a great position here. It's a loose ball. Lewis herring after the ball here. Christie! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Donnarumma, long ball by the goalkeeper. Bernardo Silva. And here's Foden. Tavernier, out to the right. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Smith. And he's got his cross in, and he's there to clear it. Nice interception, well timed. Haaland, Cherki, and here's Foden. Danger averted for now, and claimed it back swiftly. That's really well manoeuvred.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Cherki. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Calmly anticipates. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Guardiol going full steam ahead down the left flank. Foden. Doku. Haaland. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Cleared without complication. Guardiol. Cherki. And here's Foden. Cherki! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cherki is offering a right smile there.
And it's hoisted clear. Cherky. Great chance! Decent hit and on target. Trufair. Christie. Trufair. Now he's got space here. Cherky. Bernardo Silva. Half-time getting close now. Lewis looks to the other side. Doku. Vardiol. Lewis. Cross goes in there. Up he goes! The header is disappointing in the end.
Haaland made such good movement to get in position there. We were all expecting much more.
And he cuts out the supply. Foden. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Foden plays it in. Keeper gets his hands on it. Adams. Trufair. Now it's Christie. Now it's Tavernier. And it's Christie. Tavernier looking to run onto it. There are a few waiting for it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Foden. Now it's Foden. Foden. Oh, what a clear! Cherky. Vardiol. Now who's going to be first to this? Scott wins the duel this time. And it's Tavernier. Christie. Kluivert. Oh, this is a very good run. Now it's Kluivert. Can he deliver? Oh, shooting chance! That's a good run down the left. And that's played in low. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Haaland. Haaland!
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Scott. Smith. Tavernier. Played out to the right. It's run loose here. It'll be a throw. So who's he picking out? Scott crosses it in. Smith. Scott. Now it's Kluivert, and it's Smith. Lovely bit of skill. Scott. And here's Evan Nielsen. Big chance! Kluivert. Christie played out towards the right wing. Swings it across. Foden. Foden making good progress on the right-hand side. Can he finish? Sails past the upright.
Oh, just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Senesi forwards and with intent. Scott. And it's Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen. Oh, good spread. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Foden. Defending of the desperate variety. And now the breakaway. Smith. And it's Kluivert. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Tavernier. Truffert. And he shoots! We've gone forwards. Now what about a counter-attack? Now it's Foden. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Now that's a fine challenge. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ruben Dias. Vardiol. And here's Doku. Vardiol. Now it's Doku. Doku. And Bernardo Silva! Goal!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Goal for Manchester City. After 43 minutes is number 20, Bernardo.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Christie. Adams. Christie. Truffert. Adams. Truffert. Central Fera going full steam ahead down the left flank. Great position here. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Cherki. Lewis shifted upfield. Adams. Scott. Kluivert is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Senesi. And it's Christie. Deftly away. That's good play. Over to the left. Christie. Now here's the delivery. Ruben Dias.
There will be a minimum of 6 minutes of added time.
Foden, aim forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lewis. We are into stoppage time. Foden. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. And the keeper has it. Decent progress down the left. Tavernier could try cutting in. There's the header!
And what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Evan Nielsen duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Showing good feet. Aimed in towards the centre. Tavernier. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Kluivert. He's got away. And it's played forward. Out towards the flank. Doku. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Cherki, and it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Doku. Only partially clear. And they've got rid. Moved on forwards. Lewis, and that's aimed into the middle. And that was very necessary. Bernardo Silva. Kluivert. So what can they make of this? Now it's Scott. Oh, a delicate chip through. Lewis clears it away. Ruben Dias. Doku. Now it's Haaland. Cherki. Adams. Kluivert forwards and with intent. And it's Truffert. And here's Tavernier. Now it's Christie. Thinks about the shot. And they can counter here. Foden looking to penetrate opposition lines. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Foden. That's really well manoeuvred. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's the chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Bernardo Silva. Oh, red, nice interception. Going to throw in. Cherki. Lewis. Christie. Senesi. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, that's neat. And here's Tavernier. Defending of the desperate variety. Doku. Doku shifted upfield. Cherki. Out to the right. Foden. Hit into the middle. Petrovic claims it without any fuss. Scott. Kluivert. Could move up a gear here. Guardiol cuts out the pass. And he's managed to get free. Bernardo Silva has a goal! Doku tries across. Truffert gets good distance on it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Tavernier. Tavernier, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Lewis. Cherki. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Guardiol. And here's Doku. Looking to break at pace. Truffert. Aim forwards. Well read. And the danger is averted. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Tavernier. Tavernier. That's an imaginative pass. And the shot! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Cherki moved on forwards. Smith forwards and with intent. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Tavernier. And he welcomes it in. And it's made its way to him. And he's heaved it away. And here's Evan Nielsen. Foden, oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Caresses it through. Adams, aim forwards. Kluivert, probing pass. Claudio. And here's Haaland. Foden. And that has been clubbed away. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Fera. And it's played forward. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Haaland. Now it's Doku. And here's Haaland. Now it's Foden. Foden. Evan Nielsen. Scott. He can run onto that. Gehi cuts it out. Gehi shifted upfield. Claudio. Doku. Claudio. Bernardo Silva. Out to the left it goes. Doku. And the counter is on. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Cherki. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That's not going far. Get a throw in. Gehi. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Foden. Bernardo Silva. Gehi. Knocks it out wide. Lewis. Clears it away. Tavernier, aim forwards. So what can they make of this? He is through here. Purring through the gears. He's gone down. And we've reached half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Well, what a half, what a game we have here. The second half can't come soon enough. That's the start of another 45 minutes. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Cherki.
Vardiol.
Great defending, strong and determined. Gehi. Lewis. And here's Haaland. Oh, Haaland! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tavernier going full tilt down the left.